What's up guys, so just a little squat mobility video for you to help you get more depth in your squat and get down low. Darwin's here to help as well. So you can kind of do these exercises like pre-squatting if you're going to do a squat workout, or you can do it every day or multiple times a week, like just in the morning to get ready for the day, or before your workouts, whatever you want to do. The more often you do it, the more you're going to benefit from it, the better your squat depth is going to get. So yeah, it should take about 10-15 minutes, like 15 minutes at absolute max. There's three exercises, and I would try and run through 3 rounds. Obviously, if you've only got time for one, just do one. If you've got time for 5, then go ahead and do 5. Okay, so we're going to start off with basically you're going to come into your squat position, whatever your squat stance is. You're going to come into your squat position here, and then all I'm going to do from there is I'm going to send my hands forward. I'm going to come down, squatting down nice and slowly, almost like a tempo squat. I'm going to squat down. When I get to my bottom squat position, I'm going to pull myself down a little bit lower into this bottom squat. So I get down as low as I can to that bottom squat position, and then I'm going to drive up nice and slowly as well. Okay, so obviously I'm going to my bottom squat position, I'm going lower. If you can't get as low, that's fine, just go as low as you can. Then think about having a bit of string on your, basically on your bum, and it's getting pulled down from below. So you're pulling your hips down into position. So I'm in my squat stance here. This is from the side. I'm in my squat stance here. I'm going to squat down, send my hands forward to keep me balanced, coming down into my squat position. And then when I get to the bottom, I'm just going to pull myself a little bit lower into my squat position there. And then from the bottom there, I'm going to drive up nice and slowly. This is a good opportunity to work on your squat technique as well. So you really want to think about it, because if you're going through pre-squat workout, you want to go through and think, all right, when I'm coming down, my knees need to be wide, I need to be sending my knees forwards and not sitting back too much. All these things you can be thinking of. So you're going to go into those, you're going to do 8 reps of those, okay? So nice and slow and controlled, squatting down, pull your hips down, and then drive up, slower than that when you drive up. Okay, then we're going to go into Froggers. So for this, you're going to want to set up a mat or something like that, and you're going to bring your knees about shoulder width apart, okay? From there, I'm going to turn my feet out so the inside of my foot is flat against the floor here. I'm going to lean forwards onto my forearms, and I actually want to round my back in this position. So I'm going to push the ground away and try and round through my back. So I'm tucking the hips in under as well. From there, I'm going to push my bum back as far as I can. Should feel quite an intense stretch in the hips. And I'm going to come up and forwards. I'm trying to keep the back rounded the whole way. Feel that stretch, just hold it for a second and then back. So from the side angle, it's going to look like this. You want your knees wider than shoulder width, my toes right to the side, and then from there, all I'm going to do, rounding through the back, I'm going to drop my hips back, feel that stretch, then drive forwards. Oh. So we're going to go through 8 of those as well. 8 of those as well. And then last exercise, so I staying down on the ground here. I'm going to drive one foot up. I want to keep my abs locked in, glutes squeezed. I'm going to drive one foot up flat, and then all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to put both hands on this knee, and I'm going to drive that knee forwards, working a little bit of ankle mobility here. Drive that knee forwards, keeping my heel on the ground, and then I'm going to come back. Just like that. So from this side position here, I'm driving scooch back a little bit. I'm driving my knee up just like that. Foot's flat on the floor, abs are locked in tight, glutes are squeezed. Putting my weight on this knee, and then I'm just going to drive that leg forwards. My heel here stays in contact with the ground. Drive forwards, and come back, just like so. Just like that. So getting a good stretch each end. So I'm going to do 8 on this leg, and 8 on the other leg there. So I'll run through a round of this with you guys. I'll run through a round of this, and then you know exactly what you're doing, and you can do it I'll run through at my own pace. Don't go any faster than the pace that I'm going at, but feel free to go slower, okay? You don't want to go any faster. So start off, we're going to do 8 of our squat pull downs into position. So Get in my squat position here, abs are locked in tight. I'm going to send my hands forwards. I'm coming down, down, down. Really pull yourself into that bottom squat position as low as you can. And then drive up, nice and slowly. Going to do 8 of these. Just come back down, sending the hands forward to balance me. My knees come forwards, making sure they're not folding in or anything like that. Come down into that bottom squat position. And I'm going to drive up, nice and slowly. That's 2, there's 6 more. Come into position, thinking of using that foot as a tripod. So you're pushing equal weight between big toe, pinky toe and heel. Each rep I should be able to pull a little bit lower down into the squat position. 4. Just really feel that stretch in the hips. The thing with these squats as well is quite good because we're going to identify where we're tight. Different people will be tighter in different positions. It kind of depends on you, but you'll definitely be able to identify where you're tight. I think we've got 2 more. I'll just do these from the side angle here so you can see. Coming down into that squat position, getting down nice and low, driving the chest up, try to stay upright, and driving up slowly there. Last rep, guys. Driving up slowly there. Perfect. Then we're going to go into our froggers. So coming down on our knees here. I'll show you from the side angle, it's probably easier. Down on our knees, our feet are, let me tilt this camera a little bit. Insides of our feet are flat to the ground, just like so. I'm going to round through the spine, so I want my forearms on the ground, but I'm pushing the ground away with my forearms. I'm going to sit my hips back. Feel the stretch and then drive forwards. 8 of these. Keeping that back rounded as best you can. Alright, so 8 of those done, and then we're into our ankle mobility. So you're going to drive one foot up. I'm going to put my weight on this knee. I'm just going to drive this knee forwards over those toes. Keep the heel in contact with the ground the whole way through. We've got 8 of these each side, okay? So basically I'm going to get to the point where I can't go anymore, and this heel is going to want to lift. Just keep that heel down, just like that. You should feel a good stretch up the back here through the calf, Achilles, that kind of area. Good. Once we've done it on that side, we're swapping sides. So again, you'll find you've got, on most of these exercises, you'll find you've got one side a lot easier than the other. That's okay, that's normal. So again, coming into this position, weight on that knee. You're just driving forwards as far as you can. Heel stays in contact with the ground. Make sure we're keeping the glute squeeze and abs locked in as well, guys. So when we're doing this, we're in a nice upright position, and I'm not arching my back in. Often you'll see people do this and I'm going to arch the back, try to get in position there. Just keep the abs pulled in tight. Nice and upright. Just like so. Good, one more. Nice one, guys, good work. So like I said, try and run through that another 2 times if you can, and if you do that multiple times a week, you're going to have great squat depth in no time. Nice one, guys.